Hello, Cancer fam. Welcome to Whimsy Intuitive Tarot. I'm Cam. If you're new here, welcome. So we're just going to look at what March has in store for you, or what you need to know to survive the month of March. Remember that I'm Whimsy with a Z, and I only publish to YouTube. So if you see my videos or my content anywhere besides YouTube, it's stolen content. So please, block and report as stolen content, depending on what platform you're on. Different platforms have different ways of doing that. So we're going to use the Tarot Grand Lux today, and then we're going to clarify with the Wonderland and Oz deck, get a couple of the Dream Ritual Oracle cards, and some advice from the Star Dragons. I think that was my second Oracle deck that I ever bought, because dragons. And I actually bought it in his store, in a bookstore. So our bookstore is their supplies of anything esoteric or spiritual is pretty much crap. So I don't know. Their selection is crap anyway. And I didn't feel like driving all the way to the other side of town. Another, 5-6 miles in heavy traffic to get to the good bookstore. So, let's get into it then, I guess. Take these over to the side. I do offer personal readings. Just email me and I'll send you an infographic with prices and examples of the reading. Please choose based on your question, because sometimes the $10 or the $20 reading will answer your question better than the big expensive one. So don't feel like you have to get the big, huge, in-depth reading. And some of you may know that I that's the minimum number of cards that I need to answer the question, but I keep going until I get the answer. So, also in the description box below is a link to my Amazon wish list, and also the decks that I use and their affiliate links. Check those out if you're interested in purchasing any of these decks for yourself. I have a new playlist in my shorts tab on my YouTube page for your tarot card of the day, and it's a short description of the meaning of the card. The card itself, by itself, normally readers will read things in context. So the cards around it could affect the meaning of the card, so keep that in mind. But if you'd like to just, learn a little bit about the tarot cards and the symbolism and the meaning of the cards, check that out. Or they work really good as a daily tarot, just, for your day. They're always in chronological order, so if you pick the first one, that will be your card of that day. Okay, let's get started then. Remember, I cannot predict free will. I can only predict the energy. I can only give you what Spirit tells me to give you. Your person or people you're involved with, they might not be following that. Free will. I can't predict it. I also don't know where you are on your timeline, so this could have already happened, or it could happen 6 months from now. I don't know. All right, fam, Cancer fam. Can I get a card, please, for the Cancer fam for the month of March? What do we need to know? What do we need to tell the Cancer fam? King of Wands. Another, please. Good grief. Another. Okay. Yeah, Spirit, you got to throw it out there. The Empress, nice. Also, if you've watched Pisces, Aries, Taurus, or Gemini, you might have realized that my camera was askew. I apologize for that. You can see my post-it note and everything. Anyone wondering what that post-it note says in those other videos, it says almost prophetic. So it's just notes for myself. I love post-it notes. I post it on everything. Okay, another card for Cancer, please. Well, there are cards. The Sun. Ooh, ooh, I like. And the King of Pentacles. On the bottom, we have the World, or the Wheel, and the Three of Cups. Let's get a little more light. I was going to try it without so much direct light, but I need a diffuser to go on this lamp, and I don't have one yet. And I'm hesitant to just put tracing paper over it as a diffuser because I don't want to catch the place on fire. Being a super Saggy, I tend to catch places and things on fire. Literally. So, well, the King of Wands is driven and passionate and has goals and is driven by spirit, intuition. He has a tendency to want it his way, right? His challenge is kind of maybe slowing down and listening to other input because he is just so passionate. The Empress is a fully balanced motherly energy, of course. And Mother Nature is a good way to think of the Empress. The Empress is all four queens rolled into one. So it's someone maybe who has mastered the energy of wands, coins, swords, and cups, right? All of the things that those queens know, the Empress knows. And the way she affects things is she internalizes all of that so much and so completely that she also shines it out. She doesn't purposely put it out there, but, you know, she's a walking good juju, I guess you'd say. The Sun, man, enlightenment, happiness, wisdom, the happiest card in the deck, one could say. And the King of Coins. He's practical and he takes care of business. You know what I mean? And he's a leader amongst the kings. Put their energy out, and that's how they shine, right? And then when they put the energy out there, and it reflects back off of humanity, that's how they internalize that energy. Okay? The queens are the opposite. Remember, there's no gender in tarot. We all have each of these energies inside of us and to call upon, right? Okay, so let's look behind. There's the King of Swords and Judgment. Behind the Wheel, Six of Coins, and the Hanged Man. Interesting, interesting. Well, let's clarify. Wonderland and Oz deck. Oh, yeah. I have this problem with this deck. Let's try a regular shuffle. They're very stiff. I mean, they're nice quality cards, but they're just very stiff. I need to go through and bend them a little bit, maybe. I don't know. Loosen up the fibers. They almost seem like they are completely plastic. So it might not be possible to loosen up the fibers. Whew. This leads me to feel this deck has a no-nonsense tone, right? It doesn't bend to your will. All right. Why the King of Wands, Spirit, for the Cancer fam? Ooh, ooh, ooh. 5 of Wands. Croquet with the Queen. Sorry. Okay. And why the 5 of Wands, please, Spirit? Why the 5 of Wands? Okay. Let's, well, we'll take this one. Because 2 of Cups. And then Page of Pentacles popped out as well. Hey. See? Spirit does this. It drives me crazy because it messes with my organization. Again, let's see. Why the Page of Pentacles? Thank you. The World. Interesting. Let's stop there for a second and just look. I almost get a matchmaker vibe off of this, you know, like Emma, the Jane Austen heroine, Emma, how she's always trying to play a matchmaker and she just ends up irritating people all the time. She's not as good at it as she thinks she is. That's a good quality to have, though, because her goal was always just for people to be happy. If she could get people and make people happy, that's what she wanted to do, right? Not a bad thing. Her heart was in the right place, as we would say. The 2 of Cups can mean a significant other or a soulmate, or maybe just someone you partnered with, or had a one-on-one kind of relationship with. It could be a group. It could be part of yourself. And maybe, well, yeah, maybe you're of 2 minds about it. Maybe you're arguing with yourself. And then I was going to say duality, and we've got the Tweedledee and Tweedledum twins for duality. So thank you for the clarification, Spirit. The 5 of Wands is a disagreement. I just did the 5 of Wands in the Daily Tarot. It's minor arcana. It's a minor thing. The 5s are unpleasant roadblocks or speed bumps or just something that it's a minor course correction. Maybe if you're talking about, if this is duality, if it's talking about you're of 2 minds, or there's 2 things about it that you're trying to reconcile. You know, maybe you're having trouble reconciling 2 halves of your opinions. I think that you will conquer that. It could be another person, a misunderstanding. A lot of times, I like to describe the 5 of Wands as a brawl at a tailgate party or in the Waffle House parking lot. You know, it's an argument among people who are trying to work together, and they just have a problem conceding a victory to anyone else. So that's why they're fighting. Yeah. In this card, it's the croquet with the queen. So Alice is playing croquet with the queen, and it was all nonsense, right? Everything that happened and did was just illogical nonsense. On the Empress, we have Toto, the Page of Pentacles, a serious young person perhaps, or you're learning or need to learn to take things a little more seriously. Pages are students generally. They're learning how to become knights. Maybe someone that you're involved with, you're mirroring. See, the word mirroring implies two, implies duality. Maybe your duality is acting like a kid, but also being very serious and a little bossy. I don't look at the Empress as having an opposite, you know. So if the Empress were reversed, that would just mean a not Empress. The Empress doesn't really have an opposite, but one thinks of the Empress as mature, right? Grounded, stable, practical. So maybe, you know, you're moving into through the end of an old cycle, and you're leveling up to what we perceive an Empress to be. Or maybe, you know, it's telling you that you are this thing that you were supposed to learn and mature from that you already did. Or will this month, whenever the reading finds you. I apologize if I sound a little loopy. I have a swollen lymph node in my neck, and it's really painful, so I took Benadryl, and it makes me a little loopy. It also makes me not be able to shuffle very well. Okay. Why the Sun? Let's make some room here. Why the Sun? Why is the Sun here? Pig Spirit for Cancer. Why is the Sun here? Why? Why the Sun for March? Not in that half of the deck. There comes a point when I'm doing that, when I get so far down through the deck, and then this hand's just like, nah, it ain't this one. It ain't this half of the deck. It's very bizarre. It's cool, though. Why the Sun, Spirit? Thank you. Death. Nice. Nice. The Scorpio card. I can remember that one. That's one I can remember. Death, Temperance, and the Devil. I can remember those pretty well. Okay. I'm not an astrologer by any means. And there we have the Eight of Cups. Yes. Yes, this is amazing. Because you've got the Eight of Cups, which is, you know, moving on to something new, going off on an adventure, right? And the Death is death and rebirth. So the act of going on an adventure will bring an entirely different change that has only one result. The sun, happiness. I think about the sun card to try to get a personal relationship with that human experience, because all of the tarot cards are talking about human experience, right? And the struggles on our journey, and how to handle the things that we come across. And I think about the sun, and I try to think what moments in my life would I say that was definitely a sun card moment, you know? Wow. One of my sun card moments, tech support, the womb gremlin, when he was I don't know, 6 or 7, he wrote a poem for me in school. And, oh, I'm trying to remember. Oh, okay, it was in autumn. So he wrote, "Pumpkin in a dumpling is such a tasty pastry." That was his poem. That was a sun card moment right there. Yeah. That's fun to think about. Right? And to think of the moments that made a sun card moment, and then think about the exact reason why that was a sun card moment. Which suit of the tarot did that represent? Was it a cups moment? Was it a wands moment? A pentacles moment? You know, a swords moment? What, you know, what kind of moment was that? Fun to think about. Why is the King of Coins here, Spirit? Why is the King of Coins here? Page of Swords. Another page. Interesting. And why the Page of Swords? It's not in that half. See, I got that feeling. It was like, nyeh. It's like this hand is wanting to go, nyeh. Not this half. It's very weird. Weird feeling. Like you hit your funny bone, sorta. Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Well, somebody is the Queen of Pentacles, or vice versa, or the King. Somebody is the Queen of Pentacles, and they want to talk to the King of Pentacles, or share something, or vice versa, right? Someone wants to be your King of Pentacles. I don't know. Interesting. What else could that mean? Because it can't mean that for everybody, right? There's too many people here. Someone inspired you to be the King of Pentacles. Something that they did. Some Queen of Pentacles inspired you to be the King of Pentacles somehow. Or made you think about being the King of Pentacles. This is very stable and grounded. And there's a bit of, a little bit of truth that joins them together. Interesting. Didn't get a whole lot of romance stuff out of the other readings so far. Cancer. Maybe this is a particularly good month for you for romance. On the back, we have the Two of Wands, making plans. Three of Cups, celebration. Page of Cups, a new love. Interesting. Eight of Pentacles, hard work. Beautiful. Yay! This is so fun. Okay. Yeah, we had the Three of Cups here too. And the King of Swords, truth and ideas, judgment, the Chariot. Yep, something's incoming. Something is incoming. Something is divinely timed and balanced and reciprocal and thoughtful and a new perspective, some way you never saw something before. Yeah. Cool. All right, let's get some Oracle. Dream Ritual Oracle deck. This is probably the third Oracle deck I ever bought. I'm a sucker for anything with moons and suns, or moons and stars in it. It's got my name on it. Okay. All right, Spirit. Let's get a couple of Oracle cards for Cancer for March. No? Really? They're all in this half? Surely not. Couple Oracle cards, please, Spirit. Oh, there's two. Patience. Calm. Well, I can't argue with those. Two more, please. Intuition. Passion. Purpose. Revisit. Well, someone is chatty. Well, just a straight linear read of this is revisit your purpose and patience. Stay calm, listen to your intuition, and that leads to passion. I'd say don't forget to look back every once in a while if things start moving fast. If you keep focusing on what's ahead, don't forget to look back once in a while. Do an energy check backwards. Because there might be something that in the past that you rejected as not right for you, that now, because you have a better sense of your purpose, now it's time to go back to that. It came back around, right? And if you're not looking at things coming from behind, then you're going to miss that. And that's duality as well. We were talking about duality with the Two of Cups and the Five of Wands and the King of, was it Wands? Yeah, King of Wands here. And the duality. Things are before now, or things are past, or things are future. Because now is gone before you can think about it at all. The pinpoint of now would make a good idea for a poem, right? Calm and patient. Maybe you have been calm and patient, or maybe you will be, or maybe you should be. This says to me, be still, so you can hear your intuition. I think it's pretty safe to say that anything that your intuition tells you will lead to or is a result of some kind of passion. And if you're calm, you can receive it. If you're patient and calm, you can receive it. Or if we group them this way, I kind of had them these two, these two, these two. I mean, after we did all 6, then we had these two, these two, these two. And now I'm thinking, if I push patience over here and calm over here, how does it read now? Revisit your purpose and have patience. Or patience, your patience is paying off. And this side, you can say, still yet the same. Calm your intuition. Heed your passions. Cool. Okay, Cancer fam. Oi, oi. Let's get a dragon for you. Dragon for the Cancer fam, thank you. Inspiration. See, look at me, and I'm even seeing, this isn't a heart, but I saw a heart when I looked at it. I was like, oh, that looks like a, nope, it's not, but. What drives you? I don't know. Let's see. Let's get the book, because that's a general. And they're made to have, okay, I want to know about inspiration, and then lay the cards on it, and that'll tell you about inspiration. But this card itself has a smaller meaning than most of them. So, ideas and creativity are invoked by this card. Well, I mean, creativity is never a bad idea. It's how, you know, it's putting yourself out there. It's, you've made something, you built something, you flipped the universe switch on, right? And then you put it out there. That created something, an inspired thing. Beautiful. I don't know what this means to you, but I'd take it. Beautiful. This is your reading. Love you. Bye.